All right, guys. So we have De'Aaron Fox. We have an update here. De'Aaron Fox gave us an update on his injury. So let's take a listen and see what happens. As you know, he had that surgery that has already been done. And now he's giving us updates on it. I'm sorry for the low resolution. I don't know. This is on Fox News. I have no idea what this is from. So,
like today.
Yeah, how'd that initially happen?
Training camp, second day of training camp. Scala BCR had the ball, and my guy's cutting back door, and I kind of just stabbed at the ball. I wasn't even trying to steal it. I was just trying to make him move it. And I look down at my finger, and it's like this. Yeah. And I have the film, but like you can't see my finger. And the camera's like there, and you see me turn, and I just do that, pop it back, and just kept going.
That's like some movie shit. Like just rub some dirt on it, and snap it in place.
And, so when I did it, like it didn't hurt too bad, and I'm like, oh, like I'm fine. Like I just kept going. I wake up the next morning, my pinky looked like my thumb.
That's insane. You got two thumbs, you're a monster. Oh my God.
So it was swollen. It was bent. I missed one game for it, but it was the last preseason game.
Yeah.
But every regular season game, I was out there. And what's crazy is when I got surgery, the doctor was like, he's like, that's the toughest finger that I've ever done.
Really?
Cause like it started healing, and like all this tissue down here was healing under.
wait, was it healing where it had already been bent? Maybe he should have had this surgery a while ago.
And it's supposed to heal over your joint. So he's like, he had to pull it, and it was like making noise.
Oh, your finger was jacked up.
He was
This
like,
isn't a normal finger.
Yeah.
he was like, I wish I recorded it.
Damn.
He was like, it was the worst one that I've ever done, and like it's never gonna be straight, like all the way straight again. But as long as it's not in the way, I'm good.
You said let the record show I drop 100 points in one day with
So-
the worst pinky in NBA history.
Luckily for us, from my understanding, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, okay? I'm not like, a professional when it comes to this. The pinky won't be as well, he's left-handed, but the pinky isn't as important as like the index finger or the middle finger, right, or the ring finger when it comes to basketball, right? Like, aren't those the most important? I think those are the most important. And it sounds like he kind of insinuated that too. So hold on.
As long as it's not in the way, I'm good.
You said
As long as it's not in the way, I'm good.
Yeah, that right there. Is that his shooting hand? Yeah, he shoots with his left hand.
let the record show I drop 100 points in one day with
So-
the worst pinky in NBA history.
You know what's crazy? When he told me that, I was like, you know what? I'm glad you said that, because now I felt like I wasn't exaggerating. Like I feel it made me feel good about it. It made me feel good about it for sure.
You know, we mentioned
That's a tough player, bro. That's an absolute tough player. Is it not? Is this not the toughest player in the NBA? Okay, he's not. I don't know if he's the toughest in the NBA, but that's a tough player. That's really cool that he was able to just play through that, because that seems really difficult to do. And it seems like he gave a lot to Sacramento, right? So hopefully, next season, you can see right here that he still has it wrapped up, right? So hopefully it heals in the next few months, and during the off season he can start getting back to fully integrating his game plan and everything. Well, actually, you know what, he's probably already practicing even with that. Like, I'm sure he's probably fine to practice with that, but yeah, I think he'll be okay. But that's the update. So hopefully he'll be okay. But the update is the surgery was really difficult. His pinky will never be straight again, but De'Aaron Fox does not care. He said it's not really going to be that big of a deal. So that's good. He needed the tanking time off. He needed the time off for sure. I thought that he was going to take the time off a little sooner, honestly. But after he had that huge game with us, the Spurs went ahead and said, all right, cool, time for you to get your surgery. Sit out. I heard it was his first surgery. Oh, really? All right, well, we don't have to worry about him being injury prone. So proud of University of Houston. The coaches deserve so much credit, and those players play their freaking butts off. Love the University of Houston team. Yeah, awesome. Anyways, you guys got any thoughts about this? You let us know. Leave the comments below. Sorry, off subject. No, it's fine. I like off subject things. I go off subject all the time and start talking about anime or whatever. All right, so I'll get with you guys later. if you have any thoughts when I upload this, you let us know in the comment section. But there's your update for De'Aaron Fox. All right, he's doing okay. Pinky won't be the same, but it doesn't look like it's going to affect his game. At least he's not worried about that. So deuces.